John Walker, a dedicated history professor with a penchant for exploration, had always dreamed of sharing his passion for history with his son Caleb. At 16, Caleb was a tech-savvy teenager more interested in video games than history lessons. However, their father-son trips had become a cherished tradition after losing Caleb's mother to a long illness. On this particular vacation, they planned a road trip through Europe, focusing on famous historical sites and battlefields. John hoped to ignite Caleb's interest in the past, and as they roamed the cobblestone streets of European towns, he filled the journey with stories of courage and sacrifice during World War II. One evening, while driving through a forested area rumored to be haunted by the past, an inexplicable fog descended upon them. The dense mist swallowed the road, and the vehicle's advanced sensors faltered, displaying static before going entirely black. Confused but determined to navigate through it, John proceeded slowly, relying on his instincts as the world around them morphed into a blur. When the fog finally lifted, they found themselves on a narrow, dirt road lined with unfamiliar, dilapidated structures. Alarmingly, the landscape had transformed starkly. Signs of disrepair suggested abandonment. The cool wind carried the faint sound of distant artillery, too clear and vivid to be mere echoes of history. Emerging from the vehicle, Caleb surveyed the surroundings in awe and disbelief. "Dad, this can't be real. It's like we've stepped into a movie," he muttered, taking in the sight of houses marred by time and neglect. As they proceeded cautiously into what seemed like a vacant town, John's heart raced with a historian's intuition. A terrifying realization dawned. The authenticity of their surroundings, the vintage posters on walls, period vehicles abandoned by the roadside, and the palpable tension in the air pointed to a singular conclusion. They had inexplicably traveled back in time to a war-stricken era around the 1940s. Questions flowed, but answers evaded them. Their modern SUV and equipment were anachronisms in this place, and the town's eerie silence hinted at dangers lurking unseen. Understanding the gravity of their situation, John emphasized caution, knowing their presence could alter or endanger the fabric of history itself. Their priority shifted to identifying a safe haven while gathering information without altering the timeline. Heading towards the town center, John explained the importance of avoiding historical tampering, urging Caleb to rely on their vehicle and resources only if necessary. As they assessed their predicament, the tranquility shattered with the staccato bursts of distant gunfire. Adrenaline surged as they ducked instinctively, realizing they were not alone. The war raged nearby, its reality underscored by the cries of soldiers and civilians in peril. Moving with practiced stealth honed from John's time as a trainer for historical reenactment scenarios, they crept towards the apparent source of conflict. Positioned behind the cover of a half-standing wall, John's academic knowledge melded into survival instinct, meticulously unpacked from the annals of wartime memoirs. Caleb's eyes widened as enemy soldiers, oblivious to their presence, charged a nearby house defended by rugged, resilient resistance fighters. Conversations in German and shouted orders echoed through smoke-laden air, underscoring an assault filled with chaos and confusion. Observing both sides, John conveyed whispered insights. They're strategizing based on what they know, the tactics and limitations of their time. They have no concept of modern warfare. Our advantage is knowledge, Caleb. We must stay unnoticed. Their recon revealed positions, weaponry, and weaknesses. John motioned Caleb back towards the SUV, where their modern hunting rifles offered an edge imperceptible to their pursuers, a technological ghost in a world locked in brutal conflict. Despite adhering to discretion, an external patrol stumbled upon their footprints, driving them into a harrowing chase. John and Caleb sprinted through debris-strewn alleys, the past closing in around them, shouting and gunfire underscoring their every step. They reached their SUV, the incongruous sentinel of their strange time warp. Determined to evade capture, John started the engine, blending the vehicle's advantages with his survival skills. The chase coursed through the town's skeleton, unearthing its secrets and risks. Enemy vehicles pursued, heavy with soldiers eager to catch the enigmatic intruders. With Caleb guiding the way, the SUV weaved through the urban maze, its advanced capabilities enabling deft maneuvers through obstacles designed for another time. A clash erupted as straggling soldiers blocked their path. Quick thinking and faster reflexes guided their actions. Tension built as smoke and shouts filled the air, inches from overwhelming them. Through the chaos, Caleb's prowess in virtual combat translated to a dexterous application of marksmanship and strategy. Together, father and son countered assaults with precision, escaping into fields beyond the ruined town, leaving their pursuers confounded and bewildered. The adrenaline-fueled escape had revealed more than a physical path. It unveiled the inevitable struggle to remain one step ahead. In the unobtrusive sanctuary of a forest thicket, John and Caleb paused to regroup and consider their options. Ration kits and water from the SUV provided essentials, staving off their mounting fear. John plotted a course towards a distant town where the conflict might yield more information, a chance to unravel the mystifying twist of fate. Caleb, visibly shaken but determined, checked their gear while reflecting on the surreal blur of events. His world, once bound by pixels and codes, had exploded into tangible extremes. Yet amidst the chaos, he felt the burgeoning strength of purpose. Their path led towards a covert scouting mission, requiring careful navigation through territories rife with suspicion and danger. Intuition replaced inquiry as John leveraged historical knowledge against unimaginable odds. Each day honed their resilience, instinctively reacting to subtle cues stolen through furtive observations. As the days unfolded with relentless unpredictability, both father and son shared a transformative journey, refining not only their skills, but their understanding of courage and familial bonds. Navigating the faded outskirts of a larger town, the father-son duo encountered a scene adrift upon the tides of wartime limbo. As tensions hovered near ignition, John concealed the SUV while Caleb's silent reconnaissance revealed a movement. Partisans captivated by will and unity, poised for liberation. United loosely by bonds forged in peril, both sides symbolized humanity engulfed amidst throes of history's cauldron. Confusion punctuated Caleb's revelation. A medic was being held hostage within brutal confines. Valor and defiance blossomed into nascent alliance, inviting John to wage attrition through mental fortitude. Lessons unlearned became his compass. Knowledge unseen, emotions unchecked, and innovations misapprehended gifted them clairvoyance. They devised a plan, leveraging correspondences gleaned through boots on distant ground, tempered by sacrifices woven into centuries. Under cascading stars, father and son merged souls with comrades, their ageless tether forewarned as kin. Reiterating whispers calmed frayed nerves, breathing life into thoughts elapsed under veils of temporal ignorance. Amidst the simmering tensions at the heart of conflict, John and Caleb took definitive action. In the heavy silence preceding dawn, the risky plan unfolded with mechanical precision, a coordination of trust and circumstance. Guided through enemy lines by forged alliances, they launched a tactical strike under the cloak of shadows. Caleb, naturally attuned to strategy, charted precision with instinctive accuracy, a tandem synergy honed in the gaming arenas of his youth. Gunfire rent the air, resonating amidst collapsing certainties as desperation met determination. Exploiting weaknesses, the father-son team exploited weapons and tactics unknown, a spectral presence on the battlefield, imbuing hope into the beleaguered partisans. For a moment, amidst the fog of warfare, reality frayed at the edges, timelines converging, brief glimpses into a tomorrow birthed through fires of innovation. Here, the Walker legacy manifested in resolute defiance, demonstrating history's mutable fabric at human hands. Thunderous echoes slowly receded. The resoluteness of fate, unfathomable yet lyrical, revealed the path of convergence. As daylight broke amid sizzled gunpowder and mists upon swaying fields, stillness settled, marking an unsought reunion. Victory came bittersweet, an echo of resolution devotionally forged by countless cycles of torment, transcended only through understanding. And yet, as the sun bathed the land in ethereal golds and crimsons, John and Caleb found only resolve. From allies emerged rumors, whispers of scientific endeavors amidst the labyrinth of war. Stories told of clandestine facilities where science flirted with mystery, a place rumored to cradle potential keychains not only to mankind's future, but temporality's realm itself. Gravitation tugged their intent as twilight birthed new uncertainties, a magnetic pull born through shared tragedy and conscious loss. Together, father and son unearthed tenacity anew, their temporal journey mirrored amidst dividends of battlefields aflame. When darkness cloaked dissenting alliances trading hope for tomorrow, the spectre transcended their hesitance. Venture heralded knowing predictability's breach through the crucible of eternity's stitched hallways and corridors. An ethereal semblance once encased in obscurity unveiled its truths within the uncharted hush of far-reaching destinies. Testimonials levied purely by seekers' hands, seeking boundless dawns upon horizon-bastioned infinitudes unfurled beneath infinity's sentinel's embrace. Their journey through the perils of time led John and Caleb to a concealed facility, its architecture studded with hallmarks of clandestine innovation where science wove its myth with history. Sneaking past sentient guards, father and son entered an electrified network, a network echoing murmured prophecies truer than speculation, reaching into collective awareness, etching recognition only history could confide. The heart of discovery thrummed with poised anticipation as their search led to a laboratory poised between epochs. In the fragments of bygone whispers, John perceived a nexus, blueprints, sacred only through intent matured across chasms rent into time's murk. Caleb's innate dexterity meshed within the facility's intricate interfaces. His modern understanding merged streams of evolving currents, synthesizing technology whose genius spanned ages, tumultuous with promises untamed. Through trials laborious and rewarding, the woven threads of past, present, and future converged into kaleidoscope, a point where understanding alleviated generations whispered astride eternity's conferred enigma. Here, amidst controlled chaos, destiny diverged only to realign a family crosshatched by history's infinite loom. In the heart of potential, the walkers summoned possibility. Together, father and son engaged time's timeless embrace, technology imagined and shared amidst divine anticipation, mirroring reality's yielding edict. Within cascading brilliance born of aspirations surpassing temporal gauntlets, the construct mirrored itself in serial succession, a savior reborn through avatars, bound not only by lineage but insatiable faith and courage unyielding. Embraced by crescendo and symphony born of renewed choices, they found themselves back within familiar confines. They emerged into a world vibrant with anticipation, bearing memories befitting neither stage nor theatre, but cascading inflections instilled through ageless endeavors. As stars cascade through velvet summers, earth and sky intertwined encompass shared recollections. A path trod once rich and starlit, yet unsung by prior chorus, heralding eternally connected souls whence valor propels love toward boundless horizons. United in ambience nuanced within perpetual creation's heartbeat, the bond expressed passingly in timeless eloquence confirms history's true obligation only in moments precious and endured by conscious gratitude, an expression made infinite through voices whispering serendipity across countless generations.